Hey guys, it's Nancy from Poppies. I'm just popping in real quick to show you what I created here today. Have any of you guys ever seen the waterfall, I call them paint waterfalls at Anthropologie? It's like a whole wall of paint that just comes down to the floor and puddles there. And so I'm doing the fancy flea market in a couple weeks, about a week and a half or so, up in Plant City, and I decided that I was going to figure out how to do the Anthropologie waterfall paint wall. So I'll just take you along here and show you what we did so far. I knew that if I was going to do a waterfall that it had to flow downstream, right? So the first thing I did was I went to Walmart because it had the best price and I knew it was easy to get it there, and got some real heavy tablecloth, vinyl table by the yard. And this piece actually is the length of that, so it's about 4 foot wide. And I got several yards because I didn't know how big I was going to do. But so I taped that on a folding table. And how I decided to get my paint to flow downhill was that I just put one of the leg sets of the table up here. At first I had some real sophisticated way I was going to do it, and then I was like, oh no, that's just too much trouble. So I just put that leg up there, cut a small piece because this is my test project, and didn't put the bottom legs up at all. I started out with a trash bag under it, and I got a little overflow after that. And you can see here I still have some overflow. I really wanted the puddle in the bottom so that when this drapes down off of my old vintage ladder, it looks like the paint just all spilled together and it's just puddling down at the bottom. So what I did, and I wish I could have showed you when I was doing it, but it was so messy, was you can see I have all of my different paints over here, the different colors that I used, right? And these don't have poppies in them. They're just plain latex paints, and some of them were new and some were old, and I picked the colors that would match my branding and logo. And that one was really pretty. I picked that up at a thrift store, a quart, and it was real thick, so I had to add a little water. And then I got a 10cc syringe. One of the advantages of being a nurse for 35 years next month is I have a lot of that kind of stuff laying around. And so I used a different syringe for every color. And then just pulled up the syringe full of a color I wanted, right? And then just brought it over to the top here and started at the top, pushing a little bit with the syringe, and then as I would push, just let it just keep on going down and letting it flow. It was really fun to do. I have no idea how long this is going to take to dry. And then we have good old postal box under it there, but now I have like a empty paper towel roll under that box because it was going to flow out too far, and I wanted to keep that shape to it so it looked a little bit more natural. So that's lifting up the end of the box there somewhat. So you can see the colors are gorgeous, and you could really do this with anything. It just was a really, really fun project to do. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a puddle and then lay a paint can in it. So thanks guys for joining me. I hope you like this, and I'll post up live also when I do the puddle with the paint can, and I'll also post again the pictures of the Anthropologie wall, the paint wall that I saw at our local mall, so you can see them too. I appreciate you turning in, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Hope to see some of you at the Fancy Flea Market. Check out the Fancy Flea Market's page. We have contests there for a paint party kit that we're giving away. And we also, this year, are doing 2 live paint parties in addition to the seminars that I'll be conducting for the 2 days. And if you just tag your friend that you want to bring to the paint party, you can be entered to win a seat, 2 seats for the paint party, and they will be really fun. So again, thanks. It's Nancy from Poppies, and I hope everybody has a fun and awesome creative day, and paint your world pretty with poppies. Bye-bye.